Hydrogen energy is the most plentiful and valuable energy in the universe. Hydrogen is not a strictly renewable resource, and when it burns, it does not cause a lot of pollution.
Hydrogen is used in many different ways. It is used in fuel cells to power electric motors and burned in internal combustion engines.
Hydrogen is an environmentally friendly fuel. It produces non-air pollutants or greenhouse gases, except when we use hydrogen to power cars. The gas that escapes in the atmosphere creates types of clouds that may affect the greenhouse by changing the climate and weather.
Hydrogen is produced domestically, and it reduces the dependence on petroleum and other resources. This energy has the potential to reduce our dependence on imported oil. When burned, it produces nitrogen oxides.
A fuel cell combines hydrogen and oxygen to produce electricity. In the near future, hydrogen could also join electricity as an important energy carrier. Hydrogen can be transferred very easily.
Most common ways of producing hydrogen is by steam reforming and electrolysis. To make this energy, it requires fossil fuels, which does give off gas emissions to pollute the air. By this, it defeats the purpose of using it as an alternative energy.
The only emission from hydrogen is pure water. Alternative fuels make it, but it is made by electrolysis of water and using electricity from a source that is non-polluting, like wind or solar power.
It's a very helpful energy source because you can store it in little tubes and transfer it to a different place and use the hydrogen when needed. Hydrogen energy is very light. It is released quickly into our atmosphere.
About 9 million metric tons of hydrogen are produced in the United States annually. This is enough to power 20 to 30 million cars, or 5 to 8 million homes. Think if we made all of our cars run off hydrogen energy, we would be saving the earth and reducing the carbon footprint. But there are a lot of obstacles in changing everything to go off of hydrogen power.
There are some disadvantages to using hydrogen energy. Hydrogen is very expensive, and sometimes it can be difficult to generate and handle. It is an expensive thing to do, and it's only fully available in specific locations where it is originally produced, like California, Louisiana, and Texas.
There are also waste byproducts to this energy. Water is a chemical bond using hydrogen, or commonly known as H2O.
You can use this by powering cars if you give it more energy than the chemical bonds break, making it more flammable and powerful, causing it to make a chemical change and power the car, and still it doesn't pollute the air like regular gasoline.
Not only can we use this energy to power cars, but also NASA has been using hydrogen liquid to launch the space shuttles and other rockets into orbit.
Just think if we could reduce the amount of original gas resources we use and make it primarily based off of hydrogen, we would be saving the atmosphere dramatically. But getting there is the problem, expenses and production. Choose to use hydrogen energy. It really can make a difference in the world.